Welcome back. Here we are in the sealed prison, which is below the castle, and we're looking for the great witch, Uruka. Whether or not she'll be here, I don't know. But I assume I have to, go up here, because there was nowhere else to go.
Is that the great witch Uruka?
Where? Take that as a yes?
But this feeling...
I had a feeling you would make your way here in time.
Is it just me? Or does this place look like a boss room?
Is it really you? Old hag! The old hag, right? You were alive this whole time! I thought you died, you old hag!
Stop calling me that so much. I am still alive, old and haggard.
So, you're an old hag?
So the old hag is Uruka. The legendary great witch Uruka. I always had a feeling, you know?
You're correct. This old hag is Uruka. Uruka, yes. Great witch Uruka.
Yes. You keep saying that name.
You were alive all along! And you're actually Uruka! The old hag is Uruka. Uruka is the old hag! Amazing! What an amazing coincidence!
Yes. Isn't it just?
Yes. You've gotten so big, Leah. Have you been taking care of yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing freaking great! You look the same as ever.
But forgetting your duty and coming to a place like this. How naughty, Leah.
I have so many stories for you.
Wait. I must ask, what are you doing here?
Oh, right. I wanted to learn something from you, so I came here. I need to revive someone. Teach me how to do it. I tried my own methods, but nothing worked. Using the 100 Knights' power to move across parallel worlds, I tried to piece together the different parts of the worlds in an effort to rebuild what happens in ours. But just this one person. She's the only one I couldn't revive.
So you've begun to do things like that.
But why do you say it like that?
Leah, go back to the swamp, now.
No.
Hey, it's fine, old hag. I don't even need the crystal now. Right now, I'm one with 100 Knight. One with Blackie. Being away from the swamp for a little bit like this is...
That's not the issue. Your health is not my concern here.
Huh?
You don't understand, do you?
Clearly not.
Jeez. Blackie hasn't told you anything?
What was I meant to tell her? What? I can't speak.
Blackie?
Mock you?
I cannot sigh enough. Blackie, did I not say to tell your master?
Occuper?
Did you forget on your way home? No, this is different. Leah, did you take that child's name?
Oh. So, when she took my name and I became the 100 Knight, I lost my voice, maybe?
Huh? What name?
Or my memory?
Well, yeah. Forging a new name is the basis of any contract. Without doing that, it isn't possible to tie this thing down. Even you should know that, old hag.
Oh, heavens! Then the 100 Knight who can fly between parallel worlds is no different than an ordinary witch soldier. Oh, maybe I was the one who didn't think this through.
What? What are you talking about?
I've no choice. I'll just tell you here. Swamp Witch Metallia, you must fulfill your duty. Use mana and purify the swamps. Purify them all.
Yeah, we've been doing the opposite.
Purify the swamps? What are you saying? If I do that...
She'll die.
Yes, if you do that, all mana will be lost, and with it, all traces of magic.
Oh.
Your existence, by extension, will also be purified from this world. That is simply what must be done. It all stems from that time. It all stems from that time. When Nike was chopped up and the swamp was born, it all started then. My fate as well.
Why did she say it all stems from that time? Twice.
What are you telling me? You want me to... disappear?
Correct. We need to purify the swamp. If we do that, Nike cannot revive.
I don't get you at all, you old hag! You said I'd become a great witch! That I'd be like the Uruka I admired! You even gave me my new name, didn't you? Metallia!
What's this? Your body may have grown, but inside, you're still the same girl. You must hurry and return home. Purify the swamp.
No! You're kidding me, aren't you? Tell me you're joking, old hag!
Such lousy manners.
Well, she's been on her own for ages. What do you expect?
I can't even leave here to teach you how to properly behave like a lady. What is that Malia doing? Come out, Malia. I know you're here.
As if responding to Uruka's voice, a white rat appears from behind some rocks.
Huh?
Has she been following us?
So the vomiting whore was here.
But, Master,
It's hard to listen to you talk like that. Return to your original form.
Uruka slaps her palms together as she chants a spell, removing Malia's curse and returning her to her human form. Oh, that's simple then.
What?
Now then, Malia, let's hear an explanation. What happened to the Forest Witch's teachings?
So I assume she conjured up some clothes as well, because we didn't end up with a situation like we had with Visco back when she basically enlarged.
Master, I can't let Leah purify the swamp.
What are you saying? After all you've been through?
I'm the one who couldn't handle her harsh fate, not Leah. Not letting her live, not letting her die. Agitating her, provoking her to use her strong magic in order to purify the swamp. That swamp, Nibelhenne, is hardly at 10% strength. Any more than that will begin to endanger Leah's life. Isn't this enough?
You speak as if she has already fulfilled her role as the Swamp Witch. But Malia, you know as well as I, there cannot be a single drop of that swamp in this world. To live in the swamp and to die with the swamp. That is her fate.
Surely there's another way. Like, come on now.
That fate is not what Leah chose. It has nothing to do with her. I just wanted to set Leah free.
Is that why you used Arlecchino to try and kill Leah all those times?
Finally, we know what's going on there.
Yes. What? That was all you're doing?
Shut up, Leah!
Leah is my daughter. No, my sister. Or maybe just a friend.
Or all of the above.
I don't have a family.
But she's an existence that is just as irreplaceable as you are, Master. No matter how much she despises me now, I'll never forget the Leah from our youth.
Bringing up such boring crap now of all times.
Well, well, what a trite little story. Witches always live in solitude.
Why?
You had talent, but as I suspected, it was my failure for only teaching you the basics. Why didn't you brainwash Leah to accept her duty while she was young? I left you more than enough resources to do that. This also means you have lied to me about all that Arlecchino reported. If even the slightest amount of swamp remains, Nike won't die. There is no way to kill him besides purifying the swamp from this world.
So, the fact we've been spreading the swamp is that a bad thing? Maybe?
Nike still leeches life from Medea. If he begins to move again, it won't just be our world that will crumble before him. To fail to realize such a simple truth, and to continue holding on to these foolish soap opera stories.
How do you know what a soap opera is? I thought that was a thing that arrived with TV. Do they have TV?
Even my power is nearing its limits, but that's fine. This is a good opportunity to punish your inadequacy by having you perform a task for me. Do it, Malia.
I refuse.
Of course you'd say that now. What a pity.
Uruka folds her hands together, and a foreboding light surrounds Malia, causing her to topple over instantly.
Per the witch's contract, I command that Forest Witch Malia performs her promised duty. I will say it again, Malia. Do it.
Boss fight time, I assume?
What are you doing to her, old hag?
Go, Malia. Punish this bad girl who refuses to listen.
Oh, there we go. Didn't expect it to be that quick, but alright. I sensed it was coming. Right, so let's get some little guys out. Right, back off with your tree nonsense. Right, we got those little guys out. Let's get a tower forming. Right, and let's see what we can do in terms of damage. It's quite strong. I like the music during this fight. It's hard to hear due to the sound effects, which I meant to turn down actually, because I did notice they were quite loud recently. I should have noticed sooner, but you know. I may have done up my defenses too much, because I don't seem to be taking any damage. So I took the opportunity to do a bit of leveling up in the dungeon that I was in. Yeah, it's like if I stay here, like the damage is... Oh, now we're getting damage. But that's mainly from the poison, so if I got rid of the poison... Yeah, my health's going straight back up. Seems like I've got the right weapons for this, though. That stupid bubble of hers. Put another one of them out. Seems to be, like, pretty much the exact same fight as the first one we had against her. Looks like she's down. Oh, I should have let my stamina circle go back. Right, we should have her now. She's pretty much dead. Come on, give me an opening, Malia. Give me an opening. That's not an opening, that's a closing. I was just debating whether or not I'd get rid of the poisons. Not really much point. She's pretty much done. Yeah, there we go. She's deaded. Yeah. La 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 la. La la la. There, you can see I'm level 81, obviously. Boo 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 boo.
Jeez, was this child always so useless?
Well, you taught her.
You were lying to me, old hag? From the very beginning? No. She's Uruka. She was lying to me. No way. No, this can't be. It's different. This has to be a different world.
It's not.
Yeah, it's different. This isn't the world I want.
We still might have enough time. Before I die, I must teach you again and tie you to the swamp once more.
Uruka chants and binds Metallia with a curse that prevents movement. Metallia puts her hands together and prevents the binding spell. What happened to 100 Knight? He seemed to spin, and I think he fell over. Uruka uses her magic again to chant a curse, striking Metallia and the 100 Knight with an unseen force. The 100 Knight, unable to withstand, there we go, the magic, is repelled and falls unconscious.
Ah!
Well, well. As always, wherever there's a swamp, that child emits extensive magic powers.
I won't go back to the swamp!
Metallia's magic power increases.
Oh, this is cutting it close. I might have to fall back.
Sounds like you don't have much time left anyway.
This truly is cutting it close. Change of plans, Leah. No need to return to the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Uruka keeps her eyes trained on Metallia as she continues to talk. Don't listen, Metallia.
Just stay here forever.
What?
Instead of me, you should stay here and ensure that Nike remains sealed for all time.
Here?
Yes, here. Keep Nike sealed forever. To maintain the seal, you will have to use your magic powers. You will keep Nike sealed, and the swamp will slowly vanish too.
Well, why would she agree to this?
Only about 100 years. For a witch, that's nothing, but it should be just enough for you. Your freedom has come to an end. For you to reach this seal must also be fate. Just stay still and accept being the human sacrifice to maintain this seal.
But that's just the same as returning to the swamp.
Old hag!
Now, struggling will only make it worse. Perhaps I'll have you die just once.
Uruka's magic power begins to tighten around Metallia's neck.
Don't worry. Even if you die, you'll revive, won't you? You made sure to drink it, right? The elixir? That immortal potion? I can't have anything unexpected happen to you. I made Arlecchino deliver that to you. The secretest secret of all. The book containing the elixir's synthesis method. Now die, Leah. When you wake up, you'll be a hero and a great witch. But only in picture books and this prison. You'll never be able to see the sun again, but that shouldn't be much of a problem. This place isn't all that bad once you get used to it.
I don't want to! I need to get back to Visco's place. I'm going to leave the swamp and play more. At Visco's place. And in the city. I don't want to be all by myself. The old hag and Malia aren't there. Only I'm there.
Leah.
Leah.
Oops. Did the spell lift already?
Good.
As expected, only your defensive magics are first rate.
I won't let you do such a thing. I won't let you make Leah the seal's sacrifice.
What's this soft-hearted nonsense? There are some cases where being the villain is the only way to save everyone.
Why don't you just give her the choice? Like, give her some kind of incentive as to the reason why.
I've decided what to do with Leah, and nothing you can do will change it, Malia.
I'm just hoping the 100 Knight gets up. Malia waves her staff to counteract Uruka's binding magic on Metallia and wraps her in a soft light.
What? You can still move?
Leah. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Leah.
Hey, stop. What are you crying for? Don't get so close. I'm gonna smell like vomit.
I don't care if you never forgive me. I'll never, ever let you go.
Get away!
You're such a baby sometimes.
Well, she takes after you.
Jeez. You're as strong as a freaking ox. Trying to kill me with your brute strength.
After all this, your friendship is as strong now as it was those many years ago. If I knew it'd end up this way, I would have told you this from the very start. Time is running out, but listen closely to what I have to say, Leah.
Fine.
I know many Urukas in the past have killed Nike. You know that much.
Of course I do. Uruka was a hero.
A hero, huh? Some of them were dark heroes. The truth is quite different from the legend. It was about 1,000 years ago. That was when Nike spontaneously appeared in our world. There was probably no reason why he chose our world. All he wanted to do was consume and destroy whatever world he found.
Definitely sounds like Trillian.
We witches took a stand and found out where Nike was hiding. Turns out, Nike had opened his heart to a maiden. Her name was Aguni. He shared his heart with her, and his destructive tendencies appeared to fade.
Agony?
And with it, your need to kill him.
As you say, but the maiden would eventually die. And who knows when Nike would grow bored of playing with his maiden. How long would that peace last? Until that maiden died? We weren't so optimistic. If they were going to oppose us in time, the method we used didn't matter.
That was very smart, to be honest. There was a chance to take him down, so they took it.
Even if we had to use the maiden as our hostage, we knew we had to kill Nike.
Hostage? Master, that's...
Feel free to criticize me all you want. Anyway, if we didn't do something like that, Nike could never be defeated. After all, he is a god. No, something close to a god.
Like a god of destruction, that sort of thing.
There's no story like that anywhere.
I would hope not. There's no way the kingdom would make it public that they took a hostage in order to pick a fight with a god. Remember this, Leah. The legend, what is told as truth in books, these can be altered by people's hands however much they want. That is how we began our fight with Nike, in what is now called Yaptolaka Ravine.
And that's what the bones were?
Kilken Butte, Fahrenheit, Nora, Aramashira, Rondarufin, Meranoda.
That's the Dark Witches.
Yaptolaka, Netherland, Didi, Valentine, Dotrish, Helzen. I'll never forget my 12 colleagues. There used to be only a trace amount of mana in our world. Nowhere near what we have now. Even though we were witches, we didn't have enough power to defeat Nike. Out of necessity, our main forces fought using weapons merely enchanted with magic.
A monster like that? With regular weapons?
You should have seen it. But yes, and against that monstrosity, we were hardly able to scratch him. To bolster our numbers, we borrowed troops from the kingdom. We told them that killing Nike would spread mana and help their land flourish.
And that's the bit we did know.
But even that wasn't enough. Normal weapons have limits. To face a god, we needed bodies that could match him in size and strength. And one of our colleagues came up with the dark method.
To summon the 100 Knight.
The dark... Those rotten witches.
Rotten, are they? Well, I suppose that's how I described them in the book I wrote. But in order to obtain the strong form we yearned for at the time, well, it was the perfect spell for it.
It has to be something to do with the 100 Knight. It has to.
I stopped whoever I could, but many of my colleagues dipped their hands in the dark, as we've come to know it. Some wore out from battle, and others lost their sanity. But Kilken Butte, Fahrenheit, Aramashira, those three had strong convictions to keep Nike contained in this world.
Oh. Oh dear. That's the 3 Dark Witches I killed. So yeah, we've been spreading the swamp everywhere, and I killed the 3 that had the strong convictions. Uh-oh.
I defeated Nike, and as those 3 lost what remained of their consciousness, they used their magic to seal the pathway to this world.
Uh-oh.
As for me, I spread my doctrine, strictly forbidding witches from getting involved with the dark, to never open a path to another world. But Leah screwed that all up and journeyed off to another world. Or was it Blackie who did such a selfish thing?
What? 100 Knight! When did you do such a stupid thing?
What? What's it? What? It's nothing to do with me. I just follow orders, yeah.
Oh, you didn't know, did you? It took advantage of whenever your third eye wouldn't work and fought without telling you.
I did? Did I? When did I do that?
You!
Well, you raised it to be a fighting machine. You taught it just so nobody finds out. Like master, like dog. I think that about sums it up.
So, Metallia's not the bad guy. I'm the bad guy.
Sounds like you know a whole lot about what it did, you old hag.
My third eye talents are exceptional. A barrier so pathetic could never stop me. Well, not like I plan to punish you. There is something more important at play here. I'm relieved, honestly. You released my old colleagues from centuries of pain. We suffered many, many casualties, but we did manage to kill Nike. Or so we thought. We only destroyed his body, his physical form. Nike immediately began to reform himself. On top of that, the mana that spewed from his body was far too dense. Humans could not handle being anywhere near it. Those who made contact with the dense mana broke out in what came to be known as the Green Spot Plague. Innumerable people died.
The Green Spot Plague.
At that point, disposing of Nike's remains became the duty of all the surviving witches. I sealed Nike's physical form first. Meanwhile, Valentine carved out Nike's bones and made a device to seal the mana. She created certain items to moderate the mana. The Pillars of Temperance.
Yeah, about them?
That was about the time she contracted a terrible illness. I took both the large and small pillars and went about scattering the sealed mana across the world. But I couldn't seal all of the mana. The land where Nike's torso decayed, Nibelhenne, accumulated far too much mana and could not be sealed by a pillar.
Nibelhenne. My swamp!
Yes, that was the only place we were unable to save. Disposing of all that mana was an impossible task. While I sealed Nike away, I was also researching what to do with the mana swamp. It was long, lonely, and seemingly never-ending research. As I went to the Forbidden Land on my own, I thought for days on end about what to do. And at long last, I found my answer.
A seed.
Something that can be born in the swamp, live in the swamp, and whose life would consume the swamp. Such a thing would purify it. I experimented repeatedly. I planted seeds enchanted with magic in the swamp and observed their growth one day at a time. Nothing but failure after failure. I was so disheartened I nearly gave up. And then it happened. The one successful experiment was all thanks to Malia. And the one that was born there was you, Leah.
Oh.
Now do you understand your purpose? You must live in the swamp and die along with it.
I'd still say no to that. I'd be like, no.
That is who you are. It is your fate and the reason for your existence. Curse my name if you wish.
I will.
But for my fallen colleagues, and for those who died of green spots, I will not yield. I don't have much longer. I've used a bit too much magic. If my life ends, Nike's seal will be lifted. Leah, become my substitute, and the human pillar that maintains this seal, take over my duty.
I was born from a seed? You created me? Am I a bean? A carrot?
Oh, God, no. No, 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 no.
Fate, huh? spreading the swamp throughout the world. That is my fate! Don't screw with me, you old hag! I'll never let myself get sealed away in a shithole like this!
Listen! Listen to me, Leah. Recently, a creepy fairy has been snooping around this place.
Yeah, that'd be Mani. I mean, she's pretty much everywhere.
When my back is turned, it tries to mess around with the seal.
Oh, don't tell me Mani's bad as well.
There's no time to waste. This is no time to be selfish, Leah. This is how you can protect the world.
What do I care about the world? I just want to revive Visco. I'm going to play. Outside. With Visco. You want me to stay in this stinky, moldy hellhole to maintain a seal until I die? Who would do that? Don't screw with me!
Calm down, Leah.
Shut up! I believed in you, old hag. I thought you were on my side. You created me? You're telling me what my purpose in life is? No, 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 no! Old hags like you should just die! Yeah!
There's Mani.
Oh!
What? Hey, old hag. What happened?
Mani's gonna be a bad guy.
This isn't the time to act all selfish like you usually do, Leah.
And I warmed up to Mani as well.
What? Mani? Why are you here? And what did you just do?
Oh? As you can see, business as usual.
Hey, old hag! Old hag!
Master?
Oh!
Save your breath. I'll heal you right up. Just stay still.
Metallia and Malia both begin to use healing spells on Uruka.
Mani! When the hell did you get here?
I've been watching this whole time. I smelled the lovely scent of the swamp. The swirling grudge of the swamp filled the air.
Like, why are you a bad guy? What are you up to? I mean, are you working with Lucini?
How couldn't the swamp fairy notice?
And what about this not being the time for me to act selfish? More importantly, why'd you attack her? Depending on your answer, I won't show mercy even to you!
Oops! Sorry. I said this isn't the time because the seal would be lifted soon.
Why? What? I'm back to what is going on again.
Leah! That's the fairy! Don't let her get too close to the seal!
Enough talking, old hag!
You became friendly with Leah.
Hey, are you okay?
Finally! Uruka is finally getting weak! That took way too long! This old lady really is an amazing witch. She never let her guard down. But sucks for you, Uruka! I already lifted the seal!
Oh, crap.
What?
How do you like my awesomeness? Great job, Mani! So prepared, Mani!
Who are you?
Me? I'm the Swamp Fairy Mani! The one and only absolutely not deceptive at all Swamp Fairy!
Uh-huh.
But when I was a human, people called me Agony.
Oh, no. How this started off, Malia was the bad one. She was the one we didn't like, and now we're working with her against everyone who seems to be our friend. Even the 100 Knights seems to be a bad guy. What is going on?
Agony!
Been a while. Long time no see, Uruka. It's me, the sacrificial maiden, Agony. To you, I was the important person who drowned in her own sorrow and died in that swamp. That's me. That's Agony. Using underhanded methods to kill Nike. I haven't forgotten my grudge against you people for one day. That's how Agony rolls. But I was finally able to lift Nike's seal! Gosh, it took such a long time. I was super surprised when Leah took Nike. Well, she took a specific part of Nike.
Oh, 100 Night.
We searched for it for such a long time, but then they found it without even trying. Not like I care about that anymore. 1,000 years down to the day after his death, the enigmatic god that travels between worlds, Nike, will finally be revived. Oh, I hear him calling out to us. I'm sure he wants to say hello. Just wait a minute, okay? I'll go and get him.
Hey! Old hag! Get a hold of yourself! Hey! Open your damn eyes!
Yeah, we're screwed, aren't we? Uruka spills a large amount of blood all over the barrier.
Shit! Why isn't it healing? Malia, don't half-ass this! Are you trying to kill her too?
I wouldn't be surprised. The two desperately continue to cast healing spells, but to no effect.
I'm doing all I can, but
It's okay, you two. Please recant your healing spells. It is simply my time. My life is at its end.
What are you saying? If we heal your wounds, then you'll be fine. I know. The elixir.
By converting a witch's magic power into life energy, a potion granting immortality can be created. True, but it will have no effect on someone like me, who has been depleted of all magic power. Listen to me, Leah. I never did teach you anything, but you must return.
Return all things to their natural state. I know that. Uruka's book, The Witch Doctrine. I've read all of Uruka's books. I can recite them in their entirety from memory. Hey!
No matter how long you live, death always feels so abrupt. Leah, heed my final words carefully. I know how you feel. I do. I haven't kept the seal intact for this long for no reason. But knowing that, there is still something I want to ask of you. Please take over as the seal's keeper. With the amount of power you have, you can still reactivate it. Here, this should be of use.
Metallia takes what Uruka holds out.
Hey! Keep it together, old hag! Hey! Hey! Old hag!
Stop calling me an old hag. No need to remind me. I'll always be your old hag. It was a joy to know you, Metallia.
Uruka's body turns into particles of mana and vanishes without a trace.
Old hag. Money. Agony. The damn Nike-worshipping maiden.
That's me, Leah. I died and was reborn. I came back to life as Mani, the swamp fairy.
Killer.
And I've been waiting this whole time. Traversing the swamp that Nike left behind is unsavory and sad. It's filled with hatred. But that won't be the case anymore. Thank you so much, Leah. I was waiting for my chance to break the seal. And honestly, Nike was gonna die for real before much longer. The world's mana was getting drained too much for him to survive. But because you and Honey Knight went out destroying pillars, He was able to stay alive!
Oh, damn it.
Both the seal and the surges of mana. Leah, it's all thanks to you. I'm so grateful. Now we can let Nike revive.
Yay!
He wants to meet you all.
Well, I don't want to meet him.
Please accept this ending, Leah.
Stop it! 100 Knight! Malia!
What? What?
Okay, you damn old hag.
Oh.
I'll do what you told me. I'll seal this bastard. It's what you were doing all these years, right? That makes me feel a little less lonely. Thank you, Malia. Sorry, Visco. I wanted to revive you, and I even messed with other worlds to do it. It was just impossible. Everyone else came back. Except for you. I'm powerless. But just like the old hag said, there's still something I can do.
Leah! What are you doing?
Sorry. I'm sorry, Visco. Everyone. Blackie. I'm releasing you from your contract. I'll give you back the name I took from you on that day.
Oh, wait. Wouldn't that give us back the memories and stuff?
Your name is now...
Twit!
Okay. You're free. Go wherever you want. Thank you, Blackie. My loyal partner.
$168 later. We're back. It's like, what the hell happened? Right, so, try to turn around. We're going to end this part here, and in the next part we'll go wherever we're meant to go. I assume to the middle of the circle, but I don't know. But we'll find out then. Goodbye for now.